My dear listener, I need you to take a deep breath right now. Something powerful is about to enter your life. Something you never expected to hear. Something that's going to touch your heart in a way that might bring tears to your eyes. Yes. You. I'm talking directly to you. This message is for your heart, for your spirit, for that part of you that's been waiting for clarity and longing for love. Because what I'm about to share is not just another message. It's something sacred. Something that came straight from the spirit realm. And it's all about you. Last night, something happened. Something divine. While the world was asleep, I was standing in a quiet place between heaven and earth. A space where spiritual things become clear. Where whispers from the heart echo loudly. And in that space, I heard something not with my ears, but with my spirit. It was a conversation. A moment that felt like light breaking through darkness. And the one they were talking about was you. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to sound mysterious. I'm telling you the honest truth. I heard something about you that you would be never known on your own. And I knew immediately that I had to come back and tell you. Because you deserve to hear it. You deserve to know what was said about you in that sacred moment. This wasn't a random vision or a dream I made up. It was real. It was divine. It was full of love. And it was meant for you. Now before I tell you the exact words that were spoken, I want you to understand the power behind the moment. Because it wasn't just about the words. It was about the heart behind them. The intention. The love. The truth. I need you to know that God sees you. That heaven is aware of you. That there are people in this world who carry you in their heart, even when you don't know it. And last night, I saw that kind of love. I saw a love so deep, so pure, so strong, and it was being poured out over you. It was about someone you have a deep spiritual connection with. Someone whose heart is linked to yours in ways that are hard to explain. Someone who feels your presence even when you're not in the room. And they were speaking about you. Their voice, their words, their truth, it all flowed out with so much honesty, like it had been waiting to be spoken for a long time. And they weren't alone. They weren't hiding. They were surrounded by others. Yet they spoke from the heart with no fear, no shame. Just love. Now I want you to remember something important as we go deeper. God is always working in your life, even when you can't see it. Even when things feel quiet, or hard, or confusing. Even when you feel forgotten. He is working behind the scenes. He is moving hearts. He is guiding conversations. He is revealing truths in His own perfect timing. And last night was one of those divine moments, a moment that He allowed me to witness so that I could bring the truth to you. And yes, they spoke about something many people are afraid to talk about, your age. I know that might make your heart race. Maybe you've worried about it. Maybe it's something you don't talk about often. Maybe you've wondered what others think when they look at you. But let me tell you, when they spoke about your age, it wasn't with judgment. It wasn't with hesitation. It was with deep love, with admiration, with eyes full of wonder, because to them, your age isn't a limitation. It's not something that makes you less. It's something that makes you more wise, more beautiful, more radiant. They spoke about how your age tells a story of strength, survival, grace, and faith. A story that only someone deeply connected to God could carry with such dignity. They see your age as a gift, as a crown, as something that makes you shine even brighter. To them, your age is not something to hide, it's something to honor. And then came the moment that shook me, the moment that melted my spirit and filled my heart with tears. Because right there, in front of others, they looked up and said something so pure, so beautiful, so sacred. They said, "You look like an angel untouched by the years." Let that sink in. Let those words wrap around your soul like a warm blanket. You look like an angel untouched by the years. They didn't just say you were beautiful. They didn't just say you were strong. They said you looked like a being of light. Like someone who has walked with heaven. Like someone whose spirit has stayed bright no matter what they've been through. That's how they see you. Not as aging. Not as fading. But as glowing. Timeless. Divine. And they meant it. They weren't being poetic just to sound sweet. They were telling the truth of their heart. You could hear it in their voice. You could feel it in their words. It was pure. It was bold. And it was real. No one told them to say it. No one pushed them. It wasn't rehearsed. It came straight from their soul. From the deepest part of them that has always loved you even in silence. Even from a distance. Even when you didn't know it. You see, when someone sees you the way God sees you, it changes everything. They don't just see your body. They don't just see your past. They see your soul. They see your purpose. They see the divine light inside you. That's what this was. It wasn't just a compliment. It was a spiritual reflection. A glimpse of how heaven sees you. And it came through the heart of someone whose soul is tied to yours. This isn't just a love story between two people. This is a love story that God Himself is writing. A connection that the angels are watching over. A bond that has been protected by heaven since the beginning. And that's why it matters. Because this isn't ordinary. This isn't temporary. This is sacred. I came here to tell you because you need to know how much you mean. You need to know what was said when you weren't around. You need to know that someone in this world is carrying a love for you so deep, so honest, so beautiful, and they're not ashamed of it. They're not hiding it. They're ready to speak it. And they already have. Out loud. In front of others. Because it's real. You are not forgotten. You are not too old. You are not past your time. You are divine. You are chosen. You are radiant in ways you may not even see. And someone who matters deeply sees it all. They see your scars and still call you beautiful. They see your years and still call you timeless. They see your journey and still call you pure. To them, you are a treasure beyond measure. So now I ask you to receive this truth. Let it touch your soul. Let it bring healing to the places where you've doubted your worth. Let it remind you that God's love for you shows up in the most unexpected ways, even through someone else's voice. Even through a late-night conversation that you didn't even hear for yourself. But heaven made sure you'd receive it anyway. If you're feeling the truth of this message in your spirit right now, I want you to type 111 in the comments. Let it be your sacred yes. Your agreement with heaven. Your way of saying, I receive this love. I believe this truth. I welcome this blessing. And if your heart feels touched by this message, if you feel the presence of God moving through these words, consider supporting this sacred work. You can click the super thanks button as a way to help this light reach others who need it just as much as you do. This isn't the end of your story. This is just the beginning of something beautiful. A divine journey. A spiritual love story. A path lit by heaven. And every step you take from here, you will not walk alone. God is with you. Angels are surrounding you. And love is calling your name. Type Amen if your heart is open to the next part of this divine journey. Like this video to keep the light shining. And if you want to be part of something greater, something holy, support the Christian Motivation 111 channel, where messages like this are born from prayer, from vision, from spirit, and from love. Because the best is still ahead. And your love story, the real one, the eternal one, is still being written by the hand of God. God's hand is over your love. Use it. Breakthrough is near. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages. Consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.